Good morning, everybody. I am here. It's just a little bit after 9 o'clock. Right, okay, so today's equipment. Welcome to Latte with Lynda's Inferno 7-minute workout. There is going to be a warm-up and can you see the light there? Let's just change this angle a little bit. You don't need to see the light, do you? That's it. That's it. That's better. So there's going to be a warm-up because I haven't done anything today. I haven't been out. So I'm recovering from cough, cold, so still a bit breathy, still a bit in the chest. However, I am going to do something, and I really want to demonstrate. It's that thing, you listen to your body, and I feel ready to do some exercise. So it's listening to your body and getting that balance right. People are saying, I don't have enough time. 7 minutes. I believe I have the 7 minutes. I've created this time for me to do these exercises. So you can, well, I won't skip the warm-ups. I'm going to show you the warm-ups, but if you're watching this on catch-up, then you can just fast forward through. So let's just start with the equipment. You can see a ball. We're not going to use the exercise ball. I want to blow it up a little bit more, make it a little bit firmer, or maybe I just need a firmer ball. So I've got my little 1 kgs. They are very, very light, but that's okay. If you want heavier weights, you can. And 1 kg, tins of beans, tins of whatever that you can hold, okay. Be careful of your toes. The weights are optional, not essential. I've also got here 7.5 kgs. Woo! And I'm going to use that for the squat. What else do I have? Resistance bands. I've got a whole heap here, and I've got black heavy, blue medium. Oh no, black is extra heavy, red is heavy, and yellow is medium as well. I'm going to go with the blue medium because that is a little bit thicker with this set. I've got 2 different types. I've got Umi and I've got Grittin. So I'm going to go with the medium, blue Umi mediums. Again, optional, not essential. If you've got a tie or a scarf or something, you can wrap it around. But really, I would just skip it if you don't have anything. It's okay. I'm just experimenting with different ways to see what's going to create more intensity for me. We're all very different, so our bodies are all very different, and we respond very differently to different exercises, and that's okay. I've also got the chair here, and that is going to be for the tricep dips, just because I like the depth that it gives me. I've got long arms, so for whatever reason, I'm quite low to the ground when I'm coming up and down, and I like the depth of the chair. However, with the tricep dip, if you want to work your triceps and you have weights, you just want to remember belly, you're going to fold forwards. You don't have to fold forwards, you can actually be on all fours as well. You can be in any position you like for this, and you can keep the elbows in. Notice how my arms are in line with my body, so they're not higher, they're not lower, and it's just the lower part that is moving backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. That is getting the triceps going. So notice elbows are in and coming out and back, out and back. And you go with control. And you don't need massively heavy weights for your triceps anyway. I mean, these are a bit too light for me, but if you're going to do lots, if you're going to do lots of reps, then that's going to really increase in intensity over time. And that's something that I might actually try out, is rather than doing 13 different exercises or pairs, with a couple of pairs in there, whether we just do 6 rounds of the same exercise and see what happens there. Right, so that is, I'm just showing the alternative to the tricep dips, and I can feel that lovely burn on my triceps there. So resistance bands, optional and essential. Now what I'm going to do today, so this is a change. So when we finish something that is a standing posture, this is your option. When we are down on the ground, get your heels down, and we're just going to do 10 seconds, exhale, exhale, and this is called a knee tuck. Notice leaning back, lifting out of the waist, squeezing, 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 so everything is in, and the knee comes to the elbow and we twist. Knee, elbow, and twist. Twist, twist. Now, because there's so only 10 seconds between these exercises, this band thing may not work, but that's all right. Right, so we're going to start with our warm-up. The warm-up today, as over the last few days, if I'm not exercising, then I'll do the warm-up, is going to be pranayama, deep breathing, focusing on the lungs and the respiratory system. So we're going to warm ourselves up from the inside. Then we're going to do spinal articulation, which is going to work the back, the spine, and we're going to warm that up. There's also going to be a little bit of a warm up of the glutes as well. The core is going to be engaged as we move. Then we're going to do our 13 exercises with 10 seconds in between. So as I said, it's either going to be down here, or up here should I say, or down here with the knee tucks. So long as there's some kind of movement, it's okay. So you choose what you want to do. Then at the end, we're going to do a heart opener, and this, we want to raise our vibrations. We want to be at the level of love and above. So opening your heart, allowing yourself to be vulnerable. Brené Brown says, vulnerability is the birthplace of courage. So we're going to open our hearts with Ustrasana, camel pose. 1 or 2, let's see how we go. And then we're going to finish with a nice stretch where we're probably going to stretch the glutes. Now again, with these exercises, because we all have different ranges of motion, different proportions of joints and muscles, and it means that when you come to do a particular stretch, you may feel it somewhere else. So long as it is a stretch and not an ouch pain, that is okay. So this is what you want to know. This is what we are learning. Listen to your body. You are learning, you are listening, you are feeling, you are feel your body. How does it feel for you? This is the important thing. And the idea of this is about our mindset. Because it's about that internal shift. Changing yourself on the inside is going to transmute or expand to the outside. Internal validation is what it is all about. None of your business what other people think about you. And I saw a beautiful one yesterday, which I cannot remember, but it went along the lines of, some people are here not to evolve. They are here to show us what happens if we don't evolve. So remember that as well. So don't worry about other people, because it's all about you. That is not selfish, that is self-full. You are filling up your cup so then you can give from your overflow. Right, that is enough yickety yakking from me. If anybody knows me, then you'll know I do talk a lot. However, once I start, there is no taking of any prisoners. And if you are at home, if you are watching and you want to grab some music, that's fine. The only reason I'm not using music here is because Facebook forever, to anything I put music on, takes it down or restricts it. So if you want to work with music, great. Music is absolutely fantastic, because then what you can do is you can combine your breath, your movement, and the rhythm of the music. So, you know, for example, this is a boom, 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 and as you're doing your squats, boom, 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 and as you breathe, shh, shh. So there's a beautiful combination, and then it takes it out of being an exercise, and it's like this union. It's like dancing, basically, and it's wonderful. Right, that, as you know me, yickety yak, so no more yakking, Lynda, let's get cracking. In fact, let's start standing up. So I'm going to start with pranayama, deep breathing, good for the lungs and respiratory system. So listen carefully. You're inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Nose and mouth are only passageways, so you breathe as much as possible, as long as possible, as slow as possible, And as you breathe, you're taking the air via the throat with a nice, gentle snoring sensation. Now, we're only going to do 5 breaths, so follow along as much as you can. And so because I'm going to be breathing, all I'm going to be saying to you is inhale and exhale. So just follow me. And I'll just tell you very carefully. Interlock the 10 fingers underneath the chin. And knuckles stay connected. So when we say knuckles under the chin, I'm just going to come close up to the camera. It's here, not here. So right underneath the chin, so your thumb is right against your throat. So shoulders relaxed, swallow a couple of times, and also you keep the connection with the palms are closed or open. And don't worry about this. You go within your own range of motion. So some people, their elbows will go right up to their face, not me. And some people's elbows will come all the way forwards, which mine can, but not everybody can. It's okay. And the other thing is, I notice that some people can't do that. That's okay as well. Whatever works for you. Right, so here we go. Feet together nicely, heels, toes touching each other. Interlock all 10 fingers underneath the chin. Make sure the joints are stacked. Shoulders, hips, knees, ankles in one line. So if you're a bit of this kind of person, just tuck slightly, pull your belly in, pull up the pelvic floor. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, mouth open. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. So you should feel a little bit warmer now. So now we're going to do the spinal articulation. I'm just going to get my tissue, as you know, full of cold. And that has certainly loosened something. So here we go. So lying down, ankles directly beneath the knees, legs and feet are hip width distance apart. So at the moment you're lying, notice you've got that neutral spine position. Some people have much deeper curve, but that position you have is actually your neutral spine, hip rib connection and a level pelvis. And you may be able to get your hands underneath your spine, you may not, that's okay, depends on the curve of the spine. Palms turn over, and you want your chin, there may be a slight tuck, you're certainly not looking back. You should be able to, your eye line should go over the tops of your knees. So here we go, inhale, and you come up vertebra by vertebra, one vertebra at a time, and the belly in, the pelvic floor's up and in, you're squeezing glutes, holding it there. Everything is engaged. Inhale, exhale. As you come down, you're coming down vertebra by vertebra, one vertebra at a time. And there we go, back down. Inhale, exhale, tuck, curl, lift, vertebra by vertebra, slowly, slowly, slowly with control, breathing, squeezing, smiling is part of the weapon. Inhale, exhale, come down vertebra by vertebra, one vertebra at a time. And smiling is so good because it turns on the happy hormones, the hope hormones, and the belief. So one more time, everyone together. Inhale, exhale, tuck, curl, lift. This time hold it at the top and notice how amazing you feel when you're listening to your body and your body's listening to you. Envision that goal, see that goal clearly. Inhale, exhale. As you come down, listen carefully, set your intention to have a really good class, doing controlled mindful movements, your very, very best, like you always do. So remember, I can, I will, I'm powerful beyond belief. I will go one more, one more, one more. Glutes back down. So that's the warm-up. So here we go. So we're going to start with star jumps. 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. So this is a nice way to warm the whole of the body. But you should notice, with that pranayama breathing, because you've really filled up those lungs, you've really expanded your lungs to the maximum capacity that you can, that will have warmed you up. So here we go. Up and down, up and down. Now, in order to improve the light, I've got the blinds open, so neighbours raised eyebrows. Change. So 10 seconds. So I'm going to do a chair hold. So this is, so I'm actually going to have to stop. There, so I'm going to do a chair, shoulder width, bands on, shoulders down, pressing, watch, so when you've got a resistance band on, watch your knees. A tendency to cave in, so really push back, focus, belly and pelvic floor up and in, squeezing. You can do a chair sit, a wall sit, so you can push up against a wall if you need to, as you build up that strength. Press the toes down, heels down, change. So from here, I'm going to do push up, I'm going to keep the bands on. That one thing I could do. Here we are, push up. So hands beneath the shoulders, elbows go out to 45 degrees. I'm keeping my knees down and my toes pressing into the mat. Notice, spine stays straight, tailbone slightly tucked, core engaged. So you inhale on the way down. Oh, exhale. Shh. There we go. All the way up. All the way down. There we go. So let me do some knee tucks. From here we're going to do butterfly crunch. So exhale, 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 exhale. Change, butterfly crunch. All the way back, all the way up. All the way back, all the way up. I'm not lying all the way down, because if I lie all the way down, then it's a real strain to get all the way up. My heels are off the mat, but if you need to push the heels down, that's okay. Remember, you're building yourself up, never breaking yourself down. Up and down, up and down. Exhale, inhale, change. Let's do some knee tucks. There we go. So we're going to do squats with the band. There we go. So I've got the bands on. Just going to take to first point of resistance of the bands, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. Chest up, spine straight. Notice I am not leaning forwards. So the spine's going nowhere, as if sitting in a chair. Core engaged. There we go. Right. From here, bands are coming off. So I'm going to do a lunge with the calf raise. There we go. So right leg forward, left leg back. Calf raises. Left side. Calf raises. Right side. Calf raises. And you can hold your weights for this if you wish. Just use my hands. So from here, I'm going to do tricep dips. There we go. So a little bit of movement. Get the chair in position. Don't need a chair, remember, you can use the weights. Backwards, forwards if you wish to change. Tricep dip. You can even have the hands on the floor. Elbows go directly behind you. Core engaged. This is the time when you want to really pull that belly in and put the pelvic floor, otherwise everything's going to push out. And you're going to be using your spine. If I've been pelvic floor, none of that, people, none of that. Well, get rid of those bingo wings. Build that strength. Change, there we go. So now we're going to do something working the inner thigh. So we're going to get into a plank position on the left or the right, either side. So bend that bottom leg, up now. Take the top leg back. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Just working that inner thigh. Up and down, up and down. legs or point, your choice. One more. It's not long, 30 seconds. Change, knee tucks. So I'm going to go to the other side. Get into position. So, top leg back, up and down, up and down. And you'll notice one side feels stronger. Engage that core. That's it, you'll feel it in your legs. 5 seconds to go. From here, change. We're going to do a forearm plank with leg raises. You could use bands if you wish. C-shaped spine, grab the hands together. Leg raises, squeeze those glutes. Watch the spine. You want to bring your knees down and do the same thing. Core engaged. Keep moving. Squeeze those glutes. Change. So from here, I'm going to do those high knees. So 1-8. Practice my resistance to this. So I start like this, and then I start moving. Can actually now. From that, we're going to do our side plank, static. There we go. Elbows, shoulders stacked, hips stacked. If you want to move, you can. Remember, find the position for your feet. You can tell I'm out of breath. It's more cough. Stack the hips. Elbows, shoulders aligned. Ooh. Gauge the core, change. Knee tucked. Knee elbow, knee elbow, knee elbow. Change. Left side. Oh, left arm, it's right arm down actually, for me. Holding static. This is a final exercise. Heart opener coming up. Abundance. Claim your abundance. What miracles happened for you yesterday? I found a £50 Amazon voucher. It was gifted to me over a year ago. I've completely forgotten about it. Thought I'd spent it. Change. So that concludes the 13 exercises. So now I'm going to do the heart opener. Excuse me, I'll blow my nose. There we are. So, Uttanasana, camel pose. It's known as the master posture of the Bikram sequence. So, stand up on your knees. You want 6 inches between your knees, 6 inches between your feet. In fact, we're only going to do one today, so you can have 8 to 10 inches if you wish, but keep 6 inches between your feet. So 8 to 10 inches between your knees, 6 inches between your feet, wherever you are. So stand up on your knees. Hands on the hips. So when we talk about the hips here, imagine you've got a pair of jeans with the pockets in, fingers in the pockets. So fingers towards the floor, thumbs outside. You want to stack as much as you can. So really avoid this. I know you've got to work on your range of motion, so that's what you're working towards. You're really working towards getting that stacking effect, pressing the hips forward. So push your hips forward, drop your head back, go back halfway. This may be where you are today, that's perfect. If you are comfortable, and if only you are comfortable, now throw your ego out the room, it really won't mind. Thumbs outside, hands down, Full palm grip, thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip. Drop your head down, exhale, eyes open, push stomach, legs, hips, everything forward towards the mirror. And if you are forward, press the chest up towards the ceiling. Push, 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 create 3, 60-degree backward bending, push, 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 change. Hands on hips, come out carefully. Never twisting out. Hands on hips, chest up, spine straight. Sit down. So, whew, I feel the heat. I hope you do too. I'm sweating, which is great. So now we're going to come to our final stretch. I'm going to do a figure of 4. So I'm going to cross right ankle over the left knee. You can do this up straight. So you weave your hands through the little triangle you create between your thighs, and then you can just pull. You can even have the hands here. Wherever you're going to feel that stretch is up to you. Or I'm going to lie down. Cross the right ankle over the left knee. Lift the leg off the mat. Weave through and pull. So let me set the timer. I'm going to do 30 seconds each side. So, chin down and just pull gently. Some of you will feel a stretch here, but like I said, body shapes, proportion of limbs, range of motion, the stretch may feel different. So long as it's not hurting, as long as it's not ouch, the stretch is okay. You know your body, you're learning to love yourself and your body as you are. Change. Swapping the legs over. It's 10 seconds in between. Got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. So you might even find you feel a different stretch on either side. So it might be in a different place. That's okay. I've got very tight hips on the left. Always have done. I remember when I was 3, I did this program called Yoga for Health. I couldn't do the lotus or the full lotus or whatever it's called. Couldn't do it. Slow down your breathing. Deepen your inhales. Change. There you go. So what you might want to do now is just lie down in your final savasana and just deepen your inhales and your exhales and be very proud of yourself for what you've just achieved, because that is a lovely workout. You should have increased your sweat. Hello Abdul, hello Brahim, thank you for joining me. So what did we do today? We started pranayama deep breathing 2 rounds, 5 rounds should I say. Then we did spinal articulation to warm up the spine. Then the exercises were star jumps, chair hold with a resistance band, remember, core engaged, pull up that pelvic floor. We did squats with bands as well, butterfly crunches with weights. I only used 1 kilo today. Lunges with calf raises, tricep dips. I used the chair, you don't have to have a chair. And inner thigh movement when we were working the inner thigh, like on our sides, because it's almost like a plank position. We did right side, left side. Forearm plank with leg raises, again working the glutes and the legs. High knees, increasing the cardio. And then we ended with static side planks, right side and left side. I'm Lynda, I'm a self-love and empowerment coach. I help people to love themselves so they can live their very best lives. And this is one of the techniques that I use. I use mindset with fitness. So it's all about positive affirmations, growth mindset, and showing yourself just how powerful and amazing you are. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Now, actually, before I go, I completely forgot. If you are watching on the catch-up, remember to say that you're watching on the catch-up and let me know how you get on, which exercises work for you, what you'd like to see more of, and check my bio if you want to work with me and find out more about what I do. Have a great day. Soul Tribe, I see you, I hear you, I feel you, I get you, I've got you, I love you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.